Okay guys, we must talk about what's happening in the Young and the Restless this Valentine's Day on February 14th. Since it's the day of love, let's get started with something nice. Since Sally is struggling with her business right now, Adam will do all he can to help her. Sally likes to do it on her own and not owe it to anyone. But now that the situation has come to this, Adam will probably force his way through and help her. Or who knows, if Sally really insists that she can handle it, he may contact Chloe, and even though she doesn't like him, they could work behind Sally's back to help. Regardless, there's no way Sally could save the business just by thinking and telling people she can do it, so if Adam goes out on a limb, she may be grateful. In the meantime, Victor struggles after hearing some disturbing news and contemplates whether or not to share it with Nikki. But since Nikki wants communication, he'll try to be as transparent about Jordan as possible. Victor just wants to keep her safe, so it would be better to alert Nikki anyway. They have some tight security at the house, so even if Jordan tried something, it would be a little hard for her. So if Nikki knows she's very near and out to get her, maybe she'll control her bar hops. It's just a shot in the dark, but maybe her will for survival is more. Who knows? Regardless, Jordan is cunning, so it's a safe bet that Nikki's not really safe anywhere. But I for sure can't wait to see what Victor's planning to do to get rid of Jordan. In the meantime, Claire will have a Valentine's surprise as well. We all know that Claire has been longing for her lost childhood and a family. So she loves to go to the pediatric wing and look at families together. So this time Nadia may come to surprise her. Perhaps Claire won't visit the floor that day, and maybe little Nadia will wonder why and want to meet the woman who's always there. They may sort of become each other's company and share some valuable lessons. Claire's not doing so well, so she could use a friend, and a little girl is good enough. But since Jordan's danger is looming, Claire better sleep with an eye open because no one is safe this time. But it's not just them who need to watch out in GC. Tucker's a possessive man, and with Audra and Nate getting close, he'll certainly plan something against Nate. So maybe he will set Nate up if things between him and Audra start heating up, making sure he has no place to go. And let's not forget about Tucker. He's equal parts wary and infatuated with Audra's manipulative ways. There's definitely a spark between them, but jealousy could rear its ugly head if Nate keeps hanging around. So let's talk about Audra, Nate, and Tucker. Things are heating up in Genoa City, folks. Audra's caught in the middle of a dangerous game, with Tucker pulling the strings and Nate trying to keep her out of harm's way. Now Nate's got a protective streak a mile wide when it comes to Audra. He's practically her guardian angel, warning her about Tucker's shady schemes. But you know Audra, she's not one to back down from a challenge. Audra's convinced she can outwit Tucker and come out on top. But here's the twist, she might just be falling for him too. Talk about complicated. Nate's not backing down either. He's determined to protect Audra from Tucker's clutches, even if it means getting a little closer to her himself. Could there be romance brewing between these two? But here's where things get really interesting. Tucker's not one to be crossed, and if Nate gets in his way, there could be serious consequences. Tucker might just set Nate up for a fall, framing him for another betrayal at Chancellor Winters. And you know Tucker, he'd enjoy every minute of it. But we still have to question if Tucker would risk losing Audra all over. He's still recovering from losing Ashley, so he most certainly won't want to lose Audra too, hence he'll do all he can to keep her near. And the best way would be to frame Nate. Nate's already walking on thin ice since he betrayed his family the last time. Now all Tucker has to do is make it seem like he's betraying the family again. And let's not forget about Devon. He's caught in the middle of this mess too. Will he stand by Nate, or will Tucker's manipulations drive a wedge between them? To be fair, Devon won't have a reason to believe Nate didn't do whatever Tucker framed him for. Nate made his bed, he'll have to sleep on it. It's only a matter of time before the truth gets revealed, and when it does, Tucker should just pack his bags and leave because he isn't getting any more chances. If he does get married to Audra, this one may not even last a honeymoon. The point, however, is that Tucker is crazy, and maybe if he successfully ruins Nate's life, Ashley can breathe a sigh of relief. Perhaps Ashley's memories are correct after all. Anyway, only time can tell what's about to happen. And that's a wrap for today's spoilers. Make sure to tune in to The Young and the Restless to see how it all unfolds. Until next time, stay tuned and stay dramatic.